The most awaited launch event of the year 2016 was recently hosted by Samsung, and they launched two of its flagship devices in India, the Samsung Galaxy S7 and the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. The premium devices have been priced smartly at Rs 48,900 and Rs 56,900 for the 32GB variants respectively. Featuring sleek design with ultimate power, advanced camera features and water resistance, and huge external memory capacity, the S7 Edge displays the best of technology from the Samsung. Undoubtedly the best device in the market right now. In an attempt to bring out the best from the device for you, we have handpicked 8 features from the behemoth device which impressed us the most. The first thing to catch your attention is the 3D glass and metal design, where a metal rim is sandwiched between the two slabs of Gorilla Glass 4 on the front and the back, with the crisp sharp lock switch on one side and volume rockers on the other. The SIM tray has been repositioned on the top that has a micro SD slot and a microphone. The bottom houses a headphone jack with another microphone and a speaker. The front and the back of the device are really clean and perfectly complement each other. The back has a flush camera sensor along with the camera module accompanied by the heart rate monitor and a Samsung logo. The camera module of S7 sits flat compared to S6, which makes it easier for you to type when the phone rests on a table, which earlier would make it rocking from side to side. In short, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is veritable gorgeous and is best looking smartphone ever that makes the mighty iPhone 6 Plus feel shy about it. The second most impressive feature on the device is the dual-pixel 12-megapixel camera with f-stop 1:7 aperture in the rear and a 5-megapixel camera in the front. This dual-pixel technology brings in a brighter lens with a wider aperture and bigger pixels to enhance the image quality. Each pixel in the sensor has now 2 photo bodies. That means the camera would focus much quicker and more accurately than ever before. The camera boasts a faster shutter speed and more accurate autofocus even in the low light conditions. The aperture, which sits at f-stop 1:7, makes it brighter than before, making your low light shots less grainy and murky. With plenty of options in the camera app, the navigation is still really simple. Samsung has introduced a new camera mode which they call the motion panorama that introduces movement to the traditional panoramic photos, providing a whole new experience to the users. Other than this, the Pro mode lets you alter the focus points, ISO, white balance, etc. And the live broadcast option lets you beam videos straight to the YouTube. Next on the list is IP68 water resistance. Samsung has worked on the devices to increase their utility to feature IP68 water and dust resistance. These devices can now survive 30 minutes in water at a depth of 1.5 meters. Although this is not a vital feature, but it is commendable how the engineers added this feature without any noticeable loss in the design and without any extra space between the display and the glass. You can now use the device in rain and in the shower, if by any chance you do, without worrying about the liquid damage. To test the water resistance of the device, we kept the device for about 15 to 20 minutes in water and also performed the AnTuTu benchmark test with the device submerged in water, which you'll later see. The next department is the gaming. Samsung boasts a lot of its gaming prowess, and the same has been taken to the next level in these two flagship devices. The devices come with a longer playing time, all because of the ex-NASA liquid cooling technology that comes with the device. The device has also been pre-installed with the Game Launcher app that brings passel of customization options to the mobile games. You can now also control the number of notifications that should disturb you during the gaming sessions based on their priority, including the text messages, app notifications and voice call. You'd also be able to record the game on screen, take screenshots and share the results on social media. Another feature that made it to the list is the hybrid SIM. In the Samsung Galaxy S6 and the S6 Edge, Samsung dropped the option of expandable memory. However, with the Samsung Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge, the same has been brought back. The device features a hybrid SIM tray that allows the user to insert a microSD card up to 200 gigabits just next to the nano SIM card. And when you decide not to use the microSD, you can pop in the secondary SIM instead to turn the device into a dual SIM device. Moving on to the next part, which is the edge screen. Samsung has added more to the edges than before. Their apps aim to put the curves to use. Earlier, its usage was little and the apps associated with them were less, but now Samsung gives you more control to the edge screen. You can add favorite contacts, shortcut to the apps, add utility tools like compass, a ruler and a torch to the edge screen. I somehow realized that other than the specific utility of the edge screen, another objective of the engineers at Samsung was to increase the screen area without affecting the size of the device and keeping it ergonomically sleek and durable. Display is another feature that grabs up your attention on the device. Samsung didn't try and go all out with the 4K display, but really, when a Quad HD display with 534 pixels per inch looks this good, I don't think there is much of a need for more pixels. Samsung still uses the Super AMOLED technology for these devices, which is pretty much justified. With Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge, Samsung has introduced the always-on display mode, which is pretty cool. Meaning, the S7 Edge can show the time and date and a couple of other notifications from the default apps without using much of a battery, precisely 1% in an hour. This part takes advantage of the fact that AMOLED screens do not need to light up the whole display all the time and can use individual pixels to charge. The next department is the hardware. Samsung is offering two variants for the Samsung Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge, one running the Snapdragon 820 and the other running Exynos 8890. The model running Snapdragon 820 is majorly for the US and the Chinese market, so I got the review unit running the Exynos 8890. You will not find much of a difference in both the variants in a normal day usage. However, the benchmark scores tell a clear picture. With the aforementioned processor and a 4GB RAM, this is one of the slickest handsets to arrive on Android so far. There is 32GB of internal storage on the Galaxy S7 Edge, about 24GB of which is available for use, followed by an expandable storage option via the hybrid SIM that offers storage up to 200GB using microSD card. We did an AutoDo benchmark test for the device submerged in water and it performed pretty well without any hiccups. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to stay updated with the content on our channel. And if you have anything to add to the story, feel free to comment below. Cheers.